Monorail. Good evening, everybody, from the TTC. And guess what? Monorail. Second one that I've seen. So in tonight's video, because it is nighttime, we are going to be going to the Polynesian, Grand Floridian, and the Contemporary for our last holiday Christmas resort journeys that we've been doing. So we're gonna hop on said monorail, and I don't even know which resort we're gonna go to first to check out all their, holiday Christmas stuff. You guys are just gonna have to wait, because I don't even know, which means you don't know. But let's get on the monorail and see which one's gonna come up first. And don't worry, it's not just me that you're gonna have to deal with. We also brought Veronica too. So yeah, unfortunately, this will be the last time that we get out to the Disney area, Orlando area, because Christmas is approaching and it's getting busier and busier the closer that the holidays, get, because we got a lot to do, and I'm sure you guys do too. So thank you for checking out our video this evening. So we hope you guys enjoy. All right, let's grab a little spot on the monorail. It's a little warm in here, and I kind of like it because it's a little bit cold outside today, or tonight. So it looks like Polynesian Resort is going to be our first stop. Oh, I love the Polynesian so much. Malaki is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. Oh, the smell of the poly. The smell of the poly. Just glorious. I want to show you guys all the cool decor. We have showed it before in a previous video, but we're doing it for the last time this season. It's got all the beautiful decorations and holiday festive things going on, right? I just love the trees here at the Poly with all the pineapples. Like, look at this. Little coral. And the turtle. I want one of these turtles. These turtles are awesome. Look at that. Ooh, I don't know if I saw that before. Like Maui's hook or whatever. Very pretty. And the flowers. I'm all about that. The tropical flowers. Just love it. So pretty. And it's strange to me though, because they're all white colors, or most of them are white, except for these little, I don't know if you can see it, little orange lights. And it doesn't look like it's just a white, for the most part, like most of them are white. Doesn't look like just a white tree. There's like more colors coming off it. I will say though, we're walking down to go to the lobby, where the lobby is on the bottom floor. And while we're doing this, I'm like, the Polynesian does not really have a grand Christmas tree, I've noticed. Like their tree's amazing, but like, if you've been following, the last couple of videos that we've done with the resorts, you go over to Animal Kingdom Lodge, you go to, Fort Wilderness Lodge, and then we're going to be going over to the Grand Floridian. They all have these massive trees. It's just interesting to me why there's not a massive tree here. I wonder why that decision was made. If you guys know, let me know in the comments, but I'm curious about that. Because when I show you the tree, it's definitely not massive. So here's the tree, and I mean, it's not a tiny tree, but compared to the ginormous trees over at some of the other resorts, which, this is a beautiful tree. But I was just talking to Veronica, and she made a valid point as well, like maybe they don't have a huge tree because they don't want to take away, from the Tiki Man. But that also brings up another question. Why didn't they, put like a little Santa hat on him or some sort of, holiday attire? Not that this isn't beautiful and whatnot, but I mean, the Tiki Man, he wants to be involved in the holiday season. I don't know. Want to show you guys a little bit more in case you've, never been to the Poly, never seen, Christmas time at the Poly. It's just beautiful. All the little, Hawaiian accessories. You got like the ukulele. It's like a ukulele, surfboard.
Maui.
Yeah, I was showing that on the other tree upstairs.
Oh, they have that too.
Yeah, like this is a cool little ornament. That'd be cool to have on our tree. Yeah, it's the flowers that really drive it home, Very Hawaiian and Christmassy. Okay, case in point. The Tiki Man doesn't get nothing, right? This dude over here in the gift shop, why does he get it? And not just him. Also, this little son of a gun, right? He gets it, the Tiki Man doesn't. I don't know. I think we should get a petition and be like, hook up the Tiki Man. Let him have a little holiday flair, right? Little holiday flair. And what is going on over here? Where's all the lights and the decorations? Just kidding. But why not, right? This little guy's getting left out too.
He's lonely.
I know, he's a lonely little guy. Well, let's go outside and see if we got any decor out here, which it's not looking like it, but I'll tell you what it is looking like. A gigantic line for the Dole Whip. Wow, that's crazy. I know it's not, Halloween. My gosh, holiday decor, but you gotta love the torches out here, man. I love it. Now we're just sauntering around outside here. We're looking for more, garland, anything Christmassy. Because I have to say, there is a little bit of a lack of immersion as far as, the holiday type decorations here at the Poly. What they have looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but just not enough of it, right? Just not enough of it. But what a beautiful night it is. Look at this. Not too hot out.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, we got a sweatshirt on because it's just cool enough. It's probably like 65 degrees right now. Comfortable as long as you have a sweatshirt on. We didn't think we were gonna be out this late doing this, and thank goodness we had a couple sweatshirts
in the car.
For emergencies, which tonight kind of is. And
look at us, emergencies.
I know.
What? Yeah.
Folks in northern places are gonna be like, really? What? It's 65. But it gets cold, man. I'm telling you.
66 degrees.
66 degrees. But very, very nice out. Definitely good for the holiday season, This has got to be one of the greatest spots to watch fireworks at Magic Kingdom. I'm not gonna walk, because I'm gonna get sand all over my shoes, but holiday-wise, right over there right now, guys, there's a Mickey's. I almost said not so scary. I almost said not so.
A Merry
Christmas. The Mickey Christmas party. My gosh, I can't even think. Yeah, it's going on right now, right over there. But what a beautiful view it is. My goodness. And I can hear it. I can hear everyone having fun over there.
What time the fireworks are?
I don't know what time the fireworks start, but I think it's still a little too early. But this would be a great place. If not, maybe one of the other resorts that we're going to, which you got the Contemporary over there, and we got the Grand Flow right over there that we're going to be going to shortly. Well, that's kind of it here at the Poly. Like I said, we're going to be going to all three, so we know the Grand Floridian is going to be a little more wow factor, I think. But it looks beautiful here. But we're going to jump on the monorail now and head over. And we are at either in an hour the fireworks for Mickey's Christmas party it's going to go off. So it's either going to be catching it at the Grand Floridian, or we're going to catch it over at the Contemporary for you guys to give you a little bit of fireworks magic. Here we go, getting on our second monorail ride of the night. We got to go before they close the doors. And it's fairly packed. Here we go.
This one's quick. It's a fast one, bro.
And here we are, the Grand Floridian.
Ooh.
Definitely lives up to its name. Like I was saying over at the Poly, like this tree right here is like the size of the tree at the Poly, and this is just one of their trees. It looks beautiful and grandiose. Gotta get a better shot of the big tree because got that chandelier right in the way. And there she blows. Now, Veronica, how do you like the lights on that tree?
I like it. It's,
You like it? It's very yellow,
yes,
right?
they
For some
are.
reason, I thought at the Grand Floridian, I thought the lights were a little more white. You notice that?
Oh, they're pretty yellow.
They're like, or not even yellow, they're almost orange.
Yes.
I mean, it looks nice, but I never actually paid attention to what color the lights were. And then right over there, instead of us having a gingerbread house this year, we've got ourselves a little bar. I still want the gingerbread house back. That's all I'm saying. And if you come to the Grand Floridian, you got to get your up here on the second floor. You got to get your photo op with the, you know, look at that. You know, you get the window. It's all wintry. We did this a week or two ago, right?
Yes.
We came and we had a little photo session. Super fun. It's a good time. Don't miss out on the little photo thing they have here. And unlike over at the Poly, like look at the amount of garland, you know what I mean? Like all over the place. All over the place. With that grandiose staircase. It always reminds me of what? What movie? Do you remember?
Titanic.
Titanic, yes. Every time I feel like I'm Leonardo DiCaprio walking down there. But yeah, like look at all, like everywhere. They got these little guys. Just
Ooh.
everywhere you look, it seems like there's some sort of holiday decorations, you know? And it's very inviting. All right, so we want to get a little snack, and the restaurant over here, it's like kind of like a bar, kind of lounge or whatever you want to call it, is the Enchanted Rose. And they have what we love, a little thing called truffle fries.
They're delicious.
If you guys haven't had truffle fries, please give it a whirl. They are one of our favorite things on the planet. And they made them here. We had them one time, and they knocked our socks off. They're so good. So let's go get ourselves some truffle fries. And then after that, we'll look at some more holiday stuff. All right, we're going to go outside and enjoy some weather. Just wanted to give you guys an idea what it looks like inside of here. Got a little more loungy area over here.
Veronica.
But we are going out here. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. And we got ourselves a cool little view. Check it out. Oh, yeah. And as you can tell, it's a little cool tonight. Nobody's swimming. If they're doing anything, it's in the hot tub. And do I hear the water pageant? I hear the music, but I'm not seeing the floats. Oh, that'd be cool to see them go by. show you guys their lounge bites served 3:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we just made it in here. Got some good appetizers, some caviar, charcuterie, little artisanal cheese station. But right here, these little, I don't even know if I'm, there we go. Bam, right there. House-made truffle fries, black truffle, aged Parmesan, and truffle aioli. Yes, please. They've got some wines, some sparkling wines, if that's your thing. Just want to show you guys what they have. Also, they have beverages without alcohol, like garden spritzer, B&B, rosemary cooler, coffee, hot tea, and yeah. And oh, they also have champagne. Our appetizers have arrived. Truffle fries with a little bit of the truffle drizzle here. I can smell it. It is so good. And we also decided to get a little crazy. We got their seasonal flatbread, which has artichoke, fig, ricotta. It's got roasted garlic and watercress. Oh my gosh, this looks delicious. And a couple waters, because you know what? You got to stay hydrated. All right, it is time to dig in. We got to do the truffle fries first, I think, just because that's what we specifically came here for.
Fries.
I can just smell it.
Try it.
All right, dip that little puppy right in there. Cheers. So.
These fries
Darn
are
good.
so crispy.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
They're delicious.
And like, I always tell people, like, if you've never had truffle anything and you're not sure, and because people will ask me, well, what does it taste like? Truffle. It tastes like truffle. Like, there's nothing else on the planet that I could compare it to that it tastes like. It's very unique. Not everybody likes it. I absolutely love it. I'll have truffle oil, cook my eggs in it. Now it is time to get into this flatbread. It sounds very interesting, and I don't think I've had a flatbread pizza with all of this type of stuff on it. There's a big fig right here. Look at that.
Ooh, I love fig.
All right. Let's figure out if we like it. All right. Ooh. Mmm. That was very nice. That is very nice. I like that. I like a little bit of
The sweet.
that sweet from the fig. And was it ricotta cheese?
Yes.
It was ricotta cheese. It was really nice.
And also have artichokes. I'm not
Oh,
a big
artichoke.
fan, but
I'm not a huge
Really
fan
good.
of it, but
it's a winner too.
that's pretty darn good. That is tasty. And you know what? Both of these items, obviously I knew the truffle fries I'd get again. I would get this one again. But it is seasonal, so I don't know how long they're going to have this flatbread. If you guys wanted to come and try it. That was good. And to give you guys an idea about price, the truffle fries were $14.50. And then the flatbread was what, 19?
18.
Or 18. 18 for the flatbread. So it's not like super cheap, but not really, not crazy, you know? And it is good quality. This is delicious, man.
It's really good.
So now that we're all full, filled with truffle fries and the flatbread, we came down here and enjoying the grandiose tree that we got going on. And I'm looking over here.
They're close.
They closed the bar.
All right, this is the chance of sit down in this.
Yeah, look at that. You sit down. We can try out these chairs. Wow. I wonder what time they close the bar. Maybe 10? Maybe it is 10.
10. Wow.
That's crazy.
Chandeliers.
So Veronica just said there's butterflies up in the chandeliers there. But I'll tell you, it's not bad. it's not bad. I mean, as far as bars go, but let me know what you guys think. If you think this is a better addition than the gingerbread house, I personally don't think so. I liked the excitement of getting a little snack from the gingerbread house, and it was just amazing to look at. Not saying this doesn't look cool, but definitely I feel like they downgraded a little bit, in my opinion. But that's just me. You let me know what you guys think. Look at unique decor on the tree. Like, look how huge this is. They're like, let's just put some swans on the tree. I don't even think they were made to be ornaments.
No.
Right?
How?
Like, look at these little guys.
So beautiful, though.
It really is. And large. And sometimes in charge. A couple weeks ago, we were here, like we said. Didn't do a video or anything. We were just hanging out with friends. But we saw this tree. I feel like, didn't it look like there was more stuff on it last time?
No, the same.
Is it the
Already
same?
have a lot of stuff.
No, it did. Well, in our while we were looking at it, we just felt like there was too much stuff on it. But like I'm not even kidding. I feel like they took some stuff off because the last time I felt like we couldn't even see any greenery.
Yes, maybe the other tree.
Or maybe it's the other tree. I don't know. I mean, this looks not terrible, but it was just almost too much. You know, when too much is too much. Because I want to see some of the greenery, which I'm telling you, I feel like they they probably looked at it and was like, I think we put too much on the tree.
Maybe it was this one.
Or maybe it was this one. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, like this area here.
Yeah, like that area. It just looks a little cluttered. And I'm not trying to tear down.
Oh, this is beautiful.
The work, 'cause it is still beautiful. I just thought like sometimes less is more, but it still looks cool. Now we're gonna head outside, guys, and give you guys a little bit of fireworks here at the Grand Floridian. We have fireworks, guys.
I can hardly wait. With all the holiday magic this time of year, I'm so happy we get to share it with all of you. And there's no better time to celebrate than right now.
I just love Disney fireworks. Wow. They, they're always just perfect. And what makes them perfect too, especially here at the resorts, when you can actually listen to the music and like Minnie Mouse, you know what I mean? Like what they're all hearing at the party. You can hear them, you know, it's not like all they can hear is in the, you know, in Magic Kingdom and you just see fireworks, which would be cool in itself. But when you can actually feel like you're like experiencing what they are experiencing in the park, and you don't even have to be there.
And they do that in all three resorts.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Poly, Contemporary, and here in the Grand Floridian.
At the Grand Flow, yes, which, man, it's so immersive. I love it. I love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of fireworks we could share with you guys. We're going to show you outside of the Grand Floridian some of the, you know, little decorations they have out here. It looks very pretty. They do a great job over here, I will say, for the holiday season. Like right out here, we've got some deer. We don't want to scare them, so we're going to walk up real quietly. But look how pretty that looks. They're just, you know, sticking their nose into the ground, looking for berries or, I don't know, whatever deer eat. But I did notice there's a few over here, and there's a few over in front of the fountain over here that they're not lit up, right? Veronica noticed they're not lit up. I don't know if maybe they lost power. I don't know. I had to come over and investigate and see if I was crazy, but no, there's lights on there. But unfortunately, they're not all lit up, poor little guys. What are you gonna do? They look cool regardless, but at least they had two over here that were actually lit up. Now we are gonna walk up the Titanic stairs and we're gonna jump on the monorail and head to our last location, which is the Contemporary Resort. I know we're gonna have to go outside and walk a little far away from the building, the resort, to get to their big Christmas tree. It's such a weird location for their Christmas tree, because it's like, it really is out of the way, but it is beautiful. So we're gonna make the effort, go take the trek and show you guys that and whatever else they have over at the Contemporary. And here comes our ride. Oh, no, that's not our ride. And they're leaving. Woo! Monorail. Monorail. Gotta give your thumb to get picked up by the monorail. It's the only way they do it. Yeah. Our chariot awaits.
It's a destination and ticket center. We are now passing Bay Lake Tower and Disney's Contemporary Resort, a part of the Disney Club.
If they want to stay in the park, they can stay there. That's great.
Made it into the Contemporary. And you know that by this gigantic mural. You know, they should have did a Christmas overlay on the mural. Now we're heading to a beacon that we just looked over. Veronica's like, look at that. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we're going to bring you over. I think you guys are going to like this because I really like it. Look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about. Oh my
So
goodness.
pretty.
This is gorgeous. Wow. Oh my word. Look at the detail in this right here. Look at the doors. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, man.
Gingerbread.
It's gingerbread. Yes, finally. Finally, we get here at the Contemporary something worthy, you know? Wow. That is so pretty. Now this is definitely a photo op for sure. So they made the gingerbread here and I love, okay, 14th year of this display. How in the world have I never seen this? You've got to be kidding me, man. 1,013 pounds of flour, 113 pounds of gingerbread spice. Oh my word. That is crazy, but I still want to know how
14 years.
how the heck have we never seen this? I want to know.
That's crazy.
I want to know. Oh my goodness. I love this. This just made me happy. Right next to this beautiful, beautiful gingerbread house, they have a little place over here. It is closed right now. It's a little later. We're here fairly late in the evening, but I will show you what they normally have. And we've got ginger snap cookie, a Hanukkah cookie, ooh, a butter cookie. Look at all of the good stuff. That looks cool. I just want to get that because it looks cool. Man, we just missed it. I don't know what time they're open. I'll have to find it, give you guys the info. Unfortunately, I did not see a time when that little dessert, booth is open or closed. Not really sure, but all I know is I can't get a coffee and a little snack there, unfortunately. But they did have some cool stuff. They had it looked like a log, like with bark on it and stuff like that.
Too bad it's too late, but
It's just too late, you know what I mean? Because we spent a lot of time over at the Grand Floridian. We had to give you guys some fireworks. So we're doing what we can, guys. At least I can show you guys the cool little, for the store, cool little holiday, decals on the windows. Let's see over here, because I know Goofy is around here somewhere. There he is. There he is. Gotta love Santa Goofy. So not a ton of, wreaths and things like that. But I will tell you this. This year, Contemporary, 100%. And obviously, apparently it's been here for 14 years. I don't know how I never knew it was. I don't know how I've never seen it. They nailed it with that display. Out of these three, Grand Flow, Polynesian, and Contemporary, they actually made a pretty large gingerbread, awesome looking castle. Are you kidding me?
has so many details too.
So many details in it. I just love that they had it lit, like lights on it as well. But other than that, not too much holiday decor. But now we are going to take the trek outside to show you guys the tree that is placed in the most inconvenient place that you could put it, in my opinion. In my opinion. I don't know. At this point, I don't even think it's just my opinion. I think it's fact. But, all right, let's go see it. I stand corrected. So we're down near the lobby area. And look, we've got ourselves a Christmas tree. Not the one that we're going to go see. But, see, this is really pretty. Okay. This is fun. I like that. Let's walk around. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Now we're talking, guys.
Oh, that's a beautiful wreath.
That really is. And you got the nice little lobby with some some more decor. I always forgot. I forgot about the lobbies down. I don't know why. Got a cool little Christmas tree there.
That's so cute.
Those are really pretty. You know what? Okay, I'm down with that. This tree here is also gorgeous. This is a beautiful looking tree. Absolutely stunning.
It
Ooh, I like this. Look at this. A little marbled action going on there on the bulb, the Christmas bulb. I like it. All right, contemporary. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. But as we were walking, around the contemporary here, it's crazy because I know they've updated stuff and all that kind of stuff, but it still feels like it's from the 70s. Straight up, like like the colors that they use and everything. But all right, we're gonna go take the long trek over to the Christmas tree. All right, so here is the lobby that we just came out of. And now you're gonna walk all the way over there to check out the Christmas tree, but it is pretty darn spectacular. So it's worth the effort, right?
Yes.
Veronica and I were just discussing this. Like, I feel like this area right here is just a huge dead space. Now, we looked over and there's like 50 benches to sit on. And my joke was like, you sit there so you can have a view of the other person sitting there. I want to know for the folks that, because we've actually never stayed here. We've been here a bunch of times. We've never actually stayed here. For the folks that have stayed here, do you utilize this area? Is this a place that you come and you're like, I want to chill out here? Like, because just looking at it for me personally, I'm like, there's no reason that I would be out here.
No, it's so many benches. It's so close
Like a
to
ton?
each other.
Like on each side. And like, there's not even a bench that's facing the tree. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, please. We're really curious about that. But this tree, look at that star.
That tree is so bright.
It really is. It's gorgeous. But do you notice how no one is out here looking at the tree except for us? You know what I mean? It's kind of a shame, man. Because it's a little bit of a walk. Like look at all the space. Look at all the space. It's crazy. Anyway, all right, enough about the space. More about this glorious tree. It is beautiful. And see, they got the white lights, but they've also got a bunch of huge bulbs, to give it that color. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on that star. It's beautiful. Yep, poor Christmas tree that people pretty much just look at from afar. Man, what a shame. That's all the way out here and not somehow in the lobby. So that will do it for this evening for our Poly Grand Flow Contemporary Christmas, checking out what's going on at the resorts. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let us know as well, which one which one was your favorite resort for the holidays? What do you think?
For me, it has to be the Grand Floridian.
Really? The Grand Floridian?
Yeah. For all these 3 resorts with it?
Yeah. Grand Floridian? Okay.
For you?
Weirdly enough, I'm going to say the Contemporary.
Wow.
But it all stems from one thing. They had a gingerbread display, and it wasn't this big. You know what I mean? Like, it was actually pretty grand. And I joke, it's out here away from everybody, but this is one of my favorite trees because look at all the color. It's beautiful. I don't think it gets enough love.
True.
And I think the Polynesian was my least favorite.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah?
Also not that much there.
And no, it's nice. I just feel like they should have done a little more throughout. But I know that they can't do everything.
The Polynesia is a favorite resort.
Yes.
But we mean like decorations.
But decoration-wise, and you know what? You know what they should have done? Make a gingerbread tiki man. Why wouldn't they have done that? Right?
Right.
Just saying. I don't know. Just saying. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe. and join us on more adventures around Florida and anywhere else we go. And we just have a good time. So thanks again. And until we see you guys next time, remember, only one way to live.
In the moment, guys.
It's in the moment. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video.